Hi guys, and welcome back to Notes from Josephine. Hey, I have a question for you. Do you consider yourself a true perfume addict, a fragrance junkie, a fume head, whatever you call it? Now, before you jump in and say yes, I also want to ask you, how do you know? Why do you think that? I have 10 ways that I know I'm a little bit different than most people when it comes to perfume. If you want to know what they are and you're wondering if you see yourself in any of them, just stay tuned. The first thing I've noticed about perfume junkies is that we feel like perfumes are more than just perfumes, right? They're like babies. We love them, we play with them, we think about them, we nurture them. It's crazy. I'm also the foster care home for all perfumes. All the people in my life know that if there's a perfume they have that they don't like, before they get rid of it, let it come to my house. It can hang out here for a while. If you change your mind, you can have it back. If you don't, I will love it just like I love my own. The second thing is I'm constantly trying to convert everyone into loving and wearing and collecting perfume. I can't imagine that it wouldn't make the world a better place, right? Giving away perfume, making comments on their perfume, trying to find out what would be exactly right for them, and then making sure they have it, proselytizing for the church of smelling good. As a perfume junkie, I also have unopened perfumes at my house all the time. Instead of going out and buying perfume I don't want, I already have perfume I know I do want, it just hasn't been opened yet. I do this to slow down my buying habits, and I've done a whole video on this topic, so I'll link it up here if you're interested in seeing it. But I also do it for those times when I just need a fix. It's here. I don't have to go out and get something. I don't have to order something. I always have that at home for myself. The next way I know I am totally a junkie is that if I go to a hotel, a condo, a home, whatever I might have rented at any given time, before I even unpack, I go through the place and spray my own smells so that it feels familiar, it feels warm, and it feels comforting. Anywhere you go, hotel, anywhere you rent, always smells like it's just been cleaned, so it's kind of an antiseptic smell. That's no good. I want the place to smell good as soon as possible. So before the suitcase even comes out to be unpacked, the place is going to smell great. I take smelling strips with me wherever I go, everywhere. They're in my purse all the time, all the time. If you've ever been caught shopping for perfume and they didn't have smelling strips or they ran out, it's like, what the hell? What are you supposed to do, right? I was at a department store once where this had happened. They'd run out of smelling strips, and it happened to be this guy was helping me, and I was being, pouty about the fact that they had no smelling strips. He said to me, well, you can just spray them on my arm and smell me. It's like, well, ew, and no. I have my own smelling strips with me at all times. Another way I know I am a total junkie is that coffee beans are for amateurs. I don't use coffee beans. Who needs coffee beans? It's like if you're keeping your nose fit, meaning smelling all the time. You have to smell to keep that muscle fit. You don't need them. So I get all snobby when I'm in a store and I'm smelling a few perfumes and a sales associate will come and bring me coffee beans. It's like, thanks so much. I don't need them. I am really, really geekishly proud of that fact. I don't know about you, but there are no fragrance-free zones for me. No, I'm not playing that game. I wear perfume every day, all day, forever and ever. Amen. I'm not going to wear a sillage bomb in a small area or an inappropriate setting. I'm going to be mindful of where I am. What I won't do is skip perfume. And every time I see a sign of this is a fragrance-free zone, I think, Well, you know, I'm a little bit allergic to BO on an elevator or farting on airplanes, and I don't see any signs that prohibit that. So you're gonna have to live with my perfume. Sorry, it's just the way it is. I don't know about you, but I wear multiple perfumes in a day, probably up to 3. I start the day with something, I like to freshen up midway through the day, and when I come home, I wear something else. I'm going to do a whole video dedicated to this. If you're a person that has a lot of perfume like I do, you're always looking for ways that you can use more. So I've come up with a little system of how to, blend perfumes through the day, what really works well as you layer through the day. I don't think everybody does that. I have a lot of perfumes I need to sell. I've taken pictures of them, I've gotten them ready to go, and I have not been able to do it because remember, they're my babies. I'm working on changing this. I've been on Macari, I know how to do it, I've got the system down, and damn it, I'm going to do it. Finally, the way I really knew I had passed over into true addiction is when I named my nose. I see her as a separate entity from me. Her name is Daphne, and she is a spoiled little biatch. She wants what she wants when she wants it, and just when I think I know exactly what she wants, she changes her mind. She's never going away, thank God, and I love having her around. Have you named your nose yet? Then don't even talk to me about being an addict. What are the things in your life that tell you you're a little off the ledge? You've gone around the bend. You are deep into perfume addiction and you're never coming back. Let me know in the comments. If you haven't, please subscribe and be part of the Notes from Josephine family. I will be back soon. Take care of yourself and smell great all the time. Bye.